YouTube, what's going on, y'all? Vontae here, aka Vontae with the cuts. You already know how we do it. In this video, I'm gonna show y'all how I do my low taping. So here we go. Show y'all the before right now. Alright, before you cut down any hair, you want to comb the hair and lift the hair off the scalp. Alright, I ain't record that first part, but what I did was I went down with no guard, and now I'm sitting in my first bald guideline with my trimmers, and I'm going underneath that with my shaver. Yeah, going underneath it with my shaver, and then the highest guard I'm going to use is a 0 guard because I went down with the no guard, and I'm going to start with that all the way open just to create that little bubble to show me how much I need to fade so I don't go past that guideline. And I'm going to close it notch by notch till it's all the way closed. And then in that process of going notch by notch, you want to make sure going underneath that spot you was at before you closed it. Alright, about to go in my no guard all the way open. Like I said, every time you start with a new guard, or even with no guard on, you always want to start with it all the way open and then go halfway and then notch by notch till it's all the way closed. Just like that. Here you're gonna see me turn the clipper over, have it all the way open, and basically using what is called the rake method, which is going to basically bring out the fade even more. And I'm gonna go on my razor comb just for a little detail work. And if you have problems with trying to like detail your work, and sometimes you probably gotta use the mirror, because sometimes your eyes will just like I like to tell myself, play tricks on you. Like, so sometimes you probably gotta look at the mirror, because the mirror is gonna tell you how it really looks, or a camera or whatever. Alright, for the neck taper, the same thing I did on the side, I'm gonna apply the same thing. So right now I'm sitting in my bald guideline with my clipper all the way closed. I find it easier for me to take out the bald guideline like that when I go with my clipper all the way closed. Now I'm about to go in my trimmers just to get rid of any hairs that I probably couldn't get with my clipper all the way closed. And then I'm gonna go in with my shaver to fully bald it out. Like I said, we're going to follow our same steps. So right here, we're going in with our 0 guard all the way open, basically showing where I should stop at even in my fading down process. So I'm going to start all the way at the top, go all the way down to the bottom. Fading down works better for me because I feel like I'm able to utilize more space. When I was fading up, I felt like I was always going too high on my fades. And fading down gave me like a barrier to where at least I know where to stop at and just fade down from there, from your highest guard to your lowest guard. Same steps, following the same steps, I'm going notch by notch till it's all the way closed. I ain't gonna lie, man, seeing myself how I'm fading now compared to where I first started, I came a long way, even though I know I'm not perfect now. Like seeing the progress for like 1 year, it keeps you going. You know what I'm saying? I advise any barber who is just starting out to record every cut. It don't matter if you don't like it or not. I promise you, in a couple months, you're gonna look back at it and be like, man, I used to fuck him up. But like, yeah, man, I promise you, like saving your process is the best thing you could do, because you really get to see the transformation from when you started till now. And at first I ain't like recording my cuts because of course I wasn't that good. I had just started, but it's like looking back at it now, it's like, man, some good times. And like I said, man, the rake method really good for smoothing out the blend. and I can't stress this enough. I'll probably say it one more time before this video over with. Please use the mirror when you're fading. It's gonna change it drastically, I promise you. So when you start detailing, like I'm going down with the no guard open right now, just to knock down any hairs that I couldn't get, and then go with my razor comb again. You know what I mean? It's the same process over and over and over again. Alright, since y'all watched me do the same steps twice, I'm not finna sit here and blab to y'all the whole time about the same steps I do. I'm just gonna let y'all watch how I do it. I ain't gonna do too much talking. Y'all just go ahead and just watch this clip of me doing the other side. Anytime I cut somebody with a low cut, I always do this right here. I put mousse on the head and I brush it all the way down, which basically lays the hair down in place. I don't know, man. I just like doing it to my customers because I just want to give them the best service that I can. You don't have to do it, but it's like I go the extra mile for my clients because I do want to make sure that they leave my chair happy. Put the do-rag on there. She tie it good. And then the next clip you should see me blow drying, just to dry up the mousse. When it comes to the hairline, I always like to start with my C-cups and vertical bars first. Everybody may not be the same, but I figured that I like that way better. I used to start in the middle, then go left to right, and then do my vertical bars, but you just gotta figure out what's more comfortable for you. At the end of the day, you can go ahead and see that nice, natural chalk line, or crack line, whatever you want to call it. I feel like doing natural haircuts be my favorite, honestly, because you're able to see what you really need to work on. You know what I'm saying? You can't cover up nothing with enhancements. Just sometimes you gotta be real with yourself and know when you need to work on something, you know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to hide from the fact, and just use that and just get better with the next cut. My bad, y'all. I know I got in the way of the camera, but hey man, I just gotta ensure that my client's hairline is straight, you know what I'm saying? Cause he ain't gonna get mad at me. But look, yeah, now that I did my vertical bars, I start in the middle, work my way left or right. It's really a preference thing. I realized that sometimes I may like to move left then right or right then left. At the end of the day, it's a preference thing. You're gonna see me in the frame a lot, trying to make sure his hairline good. Now I'm gonna do some razor work just to make sure I get every bit of hair off. For my client, you can already see the natural ash line. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh-wee. There I go in the frame again. But yeah, you're gonna see the natural line in a minute right there. It don't look nice, I ain't gonna lie. I pay for that. You feel me? And whenever you're doing razor work, make sure you are using your thumb or your finger to pull down on the skin so you can razor it better. And make sure when you're using the razor, you want to lift it up and move to the next spot. Don't glide it, because you're going to end up cutting your client, and you don't want to do that, because who wants to cut their client? Now make sure I do behind the ear, the neck line up. You want to take your time with this, man. I feel like when I first started cutting hair and I was watching tutorials, you will always think that you need to go super fast with it because you see in the video that they going fast. Bro, I promise you the video sped up. The video sped up. Like, you don't need to be moving all that fast. You do want to move quick. You want to be moving quick because you don't want to keep your client in the chair all day because they have a life too. You know what I'm saying? So anytime, especially if you're a beginner, anytime you get a client, make sure you ask them. Like I always ask my client, they got somewhere to be, they got on a time limit, so I can ensure I'm in my time frame and I can make sure I'm respectful of their time. This is the end of the cut, y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning into my video. I'm definitely gonna be dropping more tutorials. Y'all subscribe, tune in, and I'll catch y'all on the next vid.